Here's another example. You're being asked to divide um, 45 m cubed p squared minus 27 mp squared p to the third divided by 36 m squared p. Alright, let's just write everything down twice to make things easier. I'm going to take care of these numbers right away. I told some of you in class about that, make your lives easier. I'm just going to divide 45 and 36. Alright, 45 divided by 36 gives me a decimal. As a fraction, it gives me 5 over 4. So, now I'm done with the numbers. 5 over 4. How many m's do I have? I have 3 m's, and I have 2 p's. On the bottom, I have 2 m's and 1 p. Now I do this term, 27 minus 36, 27 divided by 36. 27 divided by 36 gives me 0.75. Change to fraction, it gives me 3/4. So now I'm done with my numbers. Just write down the letters. On the top, I'm left with the m squared, mm, and 3 p's. On the bottom, I have 2 m's and 1 p. That's a horrible looking m. Now I cross what they have in common. They have 2 m's in common on the top, one set of p's, 2 m's, and 1 p in the second term. Now whatever's left over is going to be part of my answer. I'm left with a 5 and an m on the top and a 4 on the bottom, minus. I'm left with a 3 and 2 p's on the top and a 4 on the bottom. You know, you could also write it like this if you really wanted to. 5 minus 3p squared. Oops, I wrote that wrong, didn't I? 5m minus 3p squared over 4. Either one would be fine. That's the first one. First way to do it. Once again, if you're in my second block class or fourth block class, I'm going to have you do it that way. But if you're in my other class, my A1 and B5 class, we'll be teaching a different way. So that first part's the same. Whoops, let me group all this together. (45 m cubed p squared minus 27 m squared p cubed divided by 36 m squared p. Alright, for that one, I'll do the numbers the same. 45 divided by 36, I'd still get 5 over 4. When I have to simplify my m's, I have m cubed, I have m squared. Back when we did this, when we were talking about the properties, the properties of exponents rules. To divide exponents, you're really subtracting them. There's a 3 and a minus 2, so 3 minus 2 is 1. I'm left with m to the 1, so that would stay on the top because it's positive. Second one is I'm subtracting these. The power of 1 right here. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that would be power of 1 of p and it would stay on top. I put a minus here. 27 divided by 36 would give me a 4 again. I'm going to leave that 4 in the middle. So you can write it in both ways. You can write it like this, or you can write it like that. It doesn't really matter. Now for the p's, m squared minus m squared gives you 0. And anything to 0 power is 1. That's really like canceling out. And p cubed minus p, 3 minus 1 is 2, so that would be p squared. I forgot about my numbers. It's 3 over 4, which would be just like this. Or if you really wanted to, you could write it like this. It doesn't really matter. Both are acceptable. I did make a mistake on this side. There's a P right here I forgot to write. I'm sure someone caught that by now. All right, your second example.